Listen, listen, listen. Listen to the clients. This is one of the most important things that you can do. It is essential to listen to what clients are communicating to you. When listening to the client articulate their issue, be cautious of making assumptions or intuitively knowing what the client wants. Really listen. Take time to identify client needs by asking questions and concentrating on what the customer is really saying. Let them know your questions are an attempt to fully understand what they are saying and ask for clarifications on things that might be ambiguous. Show them you have heard them by repeating what they have described to you. Listen to their choice of words and tone of voice. Watch their body language and pay attention to clues that provide insight as to how they feel. Don't assume anything. When responding to the clients, it is essential to remember that they may be unfamiliar with certain terminologies. Please avoid using the acronyms of our profession and speak to them in a way they can understand. Be cautious of speaking down to them. When you truly listen to your clients, they let you know what they want and how you can provide good service.
Number 2, appreciate the client. Make clients feel important and appreciated. Treat them as individuals and always use their name. Everybody enjoys hearing their name. It adds a personal touch and is also a sign of respect. Think about ways to generate good feelings about doing business with you. Thank them every time you get a chance. Do not minimize their concerns and be sure to be sincere in your words, your body language, and your actions. People value sincerity, and clients know whether or not you really care about them.
Number 3, be fair when saying no. There are times when a client wants you to do things that are impossible. When no is the answer to a request, propose alternate solutions and ask for feedback. If alternate solutions are not possible, then use the opportunity to educate the client about why you're unable to fulfill their request. Whenever clients have a reasonable request, accommodate them. Saying yes a couple of times will go a long way and make the times you have to deny a request easier to accept. They will learn to trust you and your expertise.
Number 4, position yourself as the expert. You are a paid expert. You need to keep yourself up to date with the profession and always be ready to answer questions your client needs to know. Identify and anticipate needs. Clients don't buy services, they buy good feelings and solutions to problems. Most client needs are emotional rather than logical. The more you know your clients, the better you become at anticipating their needs. Communicate often so that you are aware of problems or upcoming needs. If you are able to learn what the customer wants and needs before they tell you, it will impress them that you are proactive and have given consideration to their needs.
Number 5, be patient. Almost everyone can say, I've lost count of how many times I've exhausted my patience with my clients. If you feel like the client is overstepping their boundaries, let them know in a cordial but professional manner, but never actually show them your agitation. Maintain professionalism at all times. Avoid arguing with them or putting them on the defensive. Understand their frustration and do what you can to help them. After all, clients are paying you to do something for which they believe you have a high level of mastery.
Number 6, solicit feedback. This doesn't mean only an electronic survey about your service. It means you should actively encourage and welcome suggestions about how you can improve your service. If you truly want to know how the client feels about your service, then listen carefully to what they say. Follow up regularly and see how things are going, and provide a method that invites constructive feedback, comments, and suggestions. Remember, if you ask for feedback, the worst thing you can do is nothing. Make sure you respond to the feedback, whether it is altering a behavior or offering solutions to concerns you did not know existed.
Number 7, know how to apologize. When something goes wrong, you need to recognize if an apology is in order. Be sincere in the apology and put solutions in action right away, but also don't forget to communicate to the client about what you've done. One of the best ways to retain a client is to admit your mistake, take responsibility for it, and quickly correct the issue. Make it simple for clients to bring forward their concerns and that you value their complaints, as it offers you an opportunity to learn and improve yourself. Even if you believe the client is just having a bad day, you should go out of your way to make them feel comfortable. Loyalty can be established when an adverse situation is handled the right way.
Number 8, Manage expectations. Keep it real with clients when setting their expectations for delivery of a service or completion of an action item. It is always better to underpromise and overdeliver. You know what you can accomplish in the amount of time you need. You also know the one thing we can count on in this profession is the unexpected. So always give yourself a few extra days when self-imposing a deadline. If you get the work done earlier, you exceed their expectations, and if you have a cause for delay, you have the additional time. If you find you will be unable to meet a deadline, communicate this information as soon as you know. Let the client know you are working on the item, but that you will require additional time, and then set a new deadline for follow-up. Clients understand that things get in the way and will typically appreciate the communication. Just don't make it a habit of missing deadlines, and you will receive understanding when you do.
Number 9, keep clients updated. Do you like it when you feel lost and you don't know what's going on? Communication is so crucial in providing good customer service. Even if you don't have anything major to report, you need to let the client know what you're working on and how things are progressing. If you're experiencing trouble with something, let them know right away. It shows you're keeping them in the loop, you have things under control, and allows for proper expectation on project completion. Acknowledge all communications even if you do not have an answer yet. Use the art of holding, voicemail, or email. Let the client know you received their communication and you will require some time to work on it. Be sure to set a time you will follow up with them. Manage your own credibility by doing what you say you are going to do, and you will keep their trust and loyalty.
Number 10, treat your teammates well. Here at Hammersmith, we believe treating your teammates well is an essential element in great service. It's important to remember that our teammates are our internal clients, and they need regular and frequent doses of appreciation. None of us stand alone when it comes to community management. We all stand on the shoulders of each other, and it takes an entire team of people to deliver great platinum service. That's why it's important to thank your team and find ways to let them know you value their contributions and their talents. They're also working to provide service to the clients, and when you treat them with kindness and with respect, that gets passed along to the clients. Those of us of a certain age remember Mae West saying, "Too much of a good thing can be wonderful." So be wonderful. Show your clients, internal clients, that you appreciate them. Buy them a Starbucks card. Send them a handwritten note. Let them bring in a box of donuts. Let them know that you value what they've done for you. When you talk about gratitude, tell them something specific that they did that made you appreciate the contributions. However you choose to demonstrate your appreciation, it will make your team feel a lot stronger. Think about your service standards and creating your own top 10 list. We'd love to hear your suggestions and your best service tips. Thanks.